Yo, what's going on? It's Saw Dudes, Dean here, and today in the background we have some Overwatch gameplay, some multiplayer from Overwatch. This is not in the competitive mode playlist. This is, I don't even know when I recorded this. This is a couple months ago. Actually, there's a date on it right there, 6/12/2016. So you're seeing this sometime in August, and this is from June. Not that you really care or needed to know that, but what I want to talk about today is Overwatch In Depth stats and kind of the where it's at and what's going to be happening with it, because I haven't posted it in a while. And if you're a fan of the series, you're probably like, hey, where's it at? So something I learned a long time ago is you probably shouldn't mention or apologize every time that you don't do something, just because, I mean, you're doing this for fun. Like there's no, you have to do this, you know what I mean? It's a YouTube channel, it's for fun, you do whatever you want. But I do think that I should apologize just because it is a series, and it's actually my most viewed series. Really, the only one I have to apologize is to myself, because I'm killing my views by not posting it. But the bottom line is this. So that series, that particular editing process for those videos, they take a long time. Like, I can sit down and record a post commentary like this in a matter of however long the gameplay is. So 7 minutes, you know what I mean? 7, 5, whatever amount of time that particular gameplay that I'm talking over is. I can sit down and get that done very quickly. I mean, the recording process at least. And then I got to edit the commentary, try and cut out some of the ums and erms and this and that, and edit the audio so it sounds good. But I mean, for the most part, it's like a 15-20 minute process to do this, make a regular post-game commentary. Whereas Overwatch in-depth stats, like, those take time. Like, I was doing some of the math in my head to figure out how much time it takes. So the things that I have to do first and foremost is record the gameplay, and I usually need somewhere between 2.5 to 4 hours of footage. It really depends on the character. Some of the characters I'm a lot better at, so I can get better, more consistent gameplay and get the things that I need. Like, I do have Reaper's footage done. That's the next episode in the series, and that was easy just because I'm really good with Reaper. Or maybe not really good, but like, I play really well with Reaper. I feel like I'm effective with him, and I can get things done that I need to. So recording gameplay with him wasn't too difficult. Whereas someone like, I don't know, Widowmaker, I suck at sniping. It's going to be really difficult when I have to do Widowmaker's episodes. So the gameplay takes anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours to commit just to get that. And then next we have to make the graphics, which take, I'm getting a little bit quicker at them, or I was when I was doing it. So that takes anywhere from, I don't know, like 30 minutes to an hour. So we're talking about 5 hours so far ish, somewhere in that range. And then I have to go through the footage and look through it all and cut that together. That's another 1.5 hours, 2 hours there. Then I have to make sure all the graphics line up, do all the rest of the editing, record all the audio, export, and, you know, make the annotations. We're talking another probably 5 hours there. So we're talking about 10 hours per episode. And I am kind of curious, I might in the future, if you guys are interested, do a like how it's made series or something, and record me making an episode of Overwatch in-depth stats, because it's a time commitment and I'm very curious to see how long it takes me. Now, I'm not complaining, and I guess I am kind of complaining, but I'm not going to quit doing the series because I like it. I just think that it's something that I should take my time with. Like, Overwatch is going to be out for a while. If you know Blizzard games, there's not going to be an Overwatch 2, and if there is, it's not going to be for a very long time. There's going to be added characters. There's already been one in Anna. There's going to be added maps. I think they just added a map. So, but for the most part, like, the only difference in the characters that I want to do the stats on, the only thing that's going to change is maybe some patches here and there. And whenever I make the video, I always say that, you know, things are subject to change. Like, some of my videos for Overwatch in-depth stats are probably out of date. There's probably been patches already. So I can take my time with this. I feel like, I think that if I get this done in, I don't know, like if I get through all the characters in a year, and that's a big time frame, I'd like to get it done a lot before, way before that. I'd like to do it in like 4-6 months, honestly. But the bottom line is I have a lot of time, and I think you guys understand that to an extent too. And nobody's really ragging on me. I haven't heard any comments. I haven't gotten a message. Nobody said anything like, hey, where's Overwatch In Depth stats? But I feel like I need to explain myself for some reason, mostly just because, like I said, it's my most successful series so far on my channel. It generates about 100 views per video. Somewhere it averages between 80 to 100 views, which for someone like me who on my other videos gets like 15, 20 at most, like that's a big deal. That's a 80% increase there. So I really should be committing the time to that. I understand that, but I don't want to rush it and make something that I'm not proud of. Like, if I make a video that I'm not happy with, if I sit down and record a commentary, like I generally record my commentaries in one take, but if I sit down and record something and then I'm like, that was bad, that wasn't good, I'll delete it. Like, I'll just do it again another day. And I think that's part of my problem. Maybe I'm a little too picky on myself, but for the most part, just like going back and looking at my old videos, I'm disappointed in some of the content that I created. Like, there's so many ums and erms. The mic quality wasn't good, and I understand I didn't have the gear back then or the money to buy the gear back then, so it's whatever. It is what it is. That's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes when you start this thing out, you don't have what you need to be successful, and I understand that. But there's so many things that on my old videos I could have done to make them better if I would have just known how, or if I would have just taken the time to learn how to do that. And I don't want to make that same mistake again. I don't want to look back on an Overwatch in-depth stats video in, I don't know, a year or two and be like, wow, this is shit. You rushed that. You should have taken your time with that. So that's where we're at with Overwatch in-depth stats. It's definitely not ending, so don't worry about that. If you're a fan of the series, if you enjoy that, Overwatch in-depth stats is not over. I still definitely plan on recording videos for that. And maybe even you'll see some more Overwatch post-game commentary videos like this. I'd like to talk about some of the patch notes that the game has, because they're really good on it. They keep up with it, and I don't see a lot of content in terms of people discussing patches or whatever with Overwatch. So maybe I'll pick something up like that. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the update on Overwatch in-depth stats. If you have any questions, by all means, please leave them in the comments below, and I will answer whatever I can to the best of my ability. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay, guys. It was some Soldier 76 gameplay. Love Soldier. Great character, especially on console, just because the aiming, he's like a Call of Duty character, basically. So if you've ever played Call of Duty, you can pick up Soldier 76 pretty easily. And for some reason, all my gameplays are on night maps. I've noticed that. Yeah, anyway, rambling. That's it for the gameplay. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. And if not, feel free to give it a dislike. And other than that, homies, guys, my girls, my bros, whatever you'd like to be called, I'll see you guys in the comments below. Peace.